Okay, so hello to all our audience of Meltzone Radio Show. We have the huge pleasure to be at the Hellfest. Yeah, we are again at the Hellfest and first day today, and we have the huge pleasure to be with three members from American band MORDRED. Hello, how are you? Can you introduce to our audience, please?
Hello, je suis Scotty of the band MORDRED.
Je suis Danny White. I'm the guitar player from MORDRED.
And James Sanguinetti, guitar as well. How are you?
Very fucking good. Welcome, boys, to the Hellfest.
Merci.
So, how are things in your life at the moment?
They couldn't be better. If you mean this exact moment, we're super excited to play. We're so happy to be here, and we're having the best time. I can't believe back in 1985 in the Bay Area, we started out, and here we are now. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. We are astounded at how many bands and how big this production is. Like, kudos to everybody that's putting this thing on. It's phenomenal. 350 bands, thousands and thousands of people. We're looking forward to it.
So much goes into it. It's amazing that it all comes together. We're incredibly impressed and fortunate and thankful to be invited to this show. I know COVID took it out for a couple years, so this is the welcome back show, and it looks like everybody is ready for it.
So, welcome again. So, to begin, what led to your most recent reunion?
Well, we really haven't had a reunion. We just sort of got back together and started playing together. And we've been going about 8-9 years now doing it. And really what it was this fella moved away for a while. And he came back, moved back to the Bay Area, and we just started going strong. And I couldn't be happier. We're just ready to get out there and just do it.
The connection were there again?
Yeah, most of it's still there. All the chemistry and the friendship over the years, and we got together and played, and it sounded just like it did back in the day. So it was pretty easy.
So, when did you decide you wanted to record a new album?
I think Scotty and I went back and forth. I was in New York, and everybody was in California, and Scotty, got contacted me. He's like, let's write some music. So we went back and forth with some ideas, trying to keep things, back to the roots, like thrash, like heavy stuff, and also mix in some different elements as well, just like how we do, right? So I started writing and sending back and forth, and they'd say, yeah, this is good, maybe change this, blah, 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 just like how we write music, And we just went back and forth like that. We started getting some stuff that we liked, and we wrote a bunch of songs, and we put out the best ones.
That's exactly what I was going to say. There were so many more songs that we had written that we never recorded, because we probably wrote 40 songs to get the 12 that we did. And since we had not written together in so many years, it took a little longer than it did back in the day when we were just in it to win it. So it took us a little longer, but we're really happy with the end result, and really excited to be able to be out here and playing for people after being, cooped up for so long.
Okay, so the new album is called The Dark Parade. Is the songwriting process was the same as the previous albums, or a little bit different?
It's always kind of a hodgepodge writing, like I write a lot of the stuff, but we've had Jim write quite a bit of riffs for, the new material as well. Scotty's written a bunch of lyrics as well. It kind of is like whoever has the mojo at the moment is going to write. Whoever has that certain sauce at the moment is going to write.
And we can't be offended when 10 of our songs get thrown out. I probably brought in like 14 songs and got like maybe 2 on the record.
Excellent.
Ask this guy, because the same thing happened to him. He's like, but I like that one. And we're like, I don't know, man. We're not feeling it. He'd be like, but I really like it, man.
Democracy. This is democracy at its finest.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how it works. And we are hoping this summer to start writing for another record.
Yeah.
We want another one soon after. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go.
We got to go out and have the experiences, though, to have something to write about, right? So we got to go out and do it hard.
Okay, so 2 years ago we got the fucking pandemic. Did it? Of course, I suppose it affect the process for the new album.
Yes, but what we did is we continued to record our album, put our heads down, and we started doing a webcast show. And we got together with comedians and burlesque dancers, and we did a whole bunch of like sketch comedy, and then we would play live, and then we would do some other segments. It was like a freaking heavy metal hee-haw. Yeah, and it was hella fun. We did that all through the pandemic, and we did a bunch of videos too during that time.
Acting the fool.
Yeah, the show was called Acting the Fool. Yeah.
They should be on YouTube, parts of them anyway, if not the full shows. Yeah.
So we can find it on YouTube if you want. Check it.
It's worth a watch for Waterboards is my favorite one. So if you look up MORDRED Waterboards, yeah, that one's one of my favorite. That's like how we got it, around drinking in bars during the pandemic. We all wore our masks and just pounded drinks in our face, and I get waterboarded in the end of it, like actual.
Check it out. How did Chuck Billy, Will Carroll, and Matt Camacho cameos come about?
Well, they're just good friends of ours, and we had parts for each of them to play, and they're our good bros, so they came aboard and just did their parts. And then we have another video coming out where Chuck Billy is the devil and burlesque dancers, and it's going to be out probably right when we get back. So I'd say like in a few weeks at the most. And that one's one to look out for. Chuck Billy is the devil, and he's loving it. He's got these two gals, and he's just pushing buttons in the middle. He's like, at the end of the video, he's like, well, how much do I have to pay you guys to be in the video?
Cool. So the album, The Dark Parade, is signed on Ham Theory Audio. How did you come up to sign with this label?
With them, Marco. Marco got a hold of me, and he said he was an old fan, and he'd seen us back in the day, and he's got a bunch of different bands on his label. He likes hardcore extreme bands, and he just liked us. He said, we talked about the deal. It sounded good. It was a short-term thing. He had good distribution, and he's been really cool the whole time. He's just been supportive. He's helped us out, given us some pointers. It's just a pretty good working relationship all the way around.
Yeah, we really couldn't be happier with M Theory because, like Danny said, I've called him maybe once or twice with some questions about things, and he's really got a good insight into what we're trying to do, and that's really helpful because we don't fucking know.
Well, the industry's changed quite a bit since we first got signed back in the 80s. I mean, the record deals are different. The whole business is different, So it was a learning process getting back into this. It's like, okay, what is a good deal? What is the direction? How do we work this? I mean, it's so different. I feel for young bands coming up because it's challenging, but it's also enjoyable. It's what we do. So we don't have it. we take as it comes and we enjoy it. It's great. It is great.
And here you are. What's currently in your heavy musical rotation right now?
I'm sorry, Ed.
What's currently in your heavy musical rotation? What did you listen to? Now?
I've been listening to a lot of swing music lately. Yeah, 40s Western swing and 50s rockabilly stuff, and a lot of The Cure, and oh man, what's on heavy rotation? I'm trying to think. Let's see, I really love, Dropkick Murphys, one of the bands we're going to be playing with today. They're on my heavy rotation. Flogging Molly's on my heavy rotation. Code of Honor, one of my favorite bands, but they're an old band, but I play them all the time. Conflict, Crucifix, Amoebics, yeah, Antisect. I really like the English bands of that particular era. We're going to go see the Subhumans when I get back with my son, who's now 18. He just played a gig with DOA like maybe a month ago. I'm just so proud.
I listen to everything. I still got everything on my list. I know Gojira is playing, was it Sunday night, I think? I love those guys. All the old stuff I still listen to. I still love Megadeth and Metallica. I still listen to, Sabbath, but I'm also listening to a lot of swing, like Hank Williams and Bob Wills and all that type of stuff. Because we're in another band together called the Emery Villains, which is like a Texas swing style band, So there's a lot of that that's filtering through my head as well. But then all the bands that are playing pretty much I listen to anyway. Like UFO's playing, Judas Priest is playing. All of these bands like I grew up with listening to. So they're still in my playlist.
We're like kids in a candy store over here.
I've never seen a lineup like this anywhere. It's amazing how many bands are here, and they're all just amazing. As far as my musical taste, again, we listen to all styles, and that's something that Mordred's kind of always done. A lot of R&B, a lot of new wave, or new. New wave, but yeah, the new wave of British metal. I love Tank.
Thin Lizzy.
Yeah,
Did we mention Thin Lizzy? Oh.
Yeah. Tigers of Pantang. So all that style is something that we've never stopped listening to. But I do listen to a lot of. I like a lot of acoustic music, so I've been listening to like a lot of female artists, a lot of just slower. Yeah. Yeah, everything.
So you are gonna play in a few hours at the Hellfest? Yeah, they are here.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
So what are you planned just after the Hellfest? I suppose you've got others festivals planned, or summer festival?
We plan on taking it really nice and easy, going back up to Paris, and enjoying our time here in France. That's what we're doing. And when we get back, we have a lot of stuff that we have to do, but we're just going to enjoy ourselves while we're over here.
Okay, so to conclude, did you have something to add to your French fans? I know there is many French people that like Mordred. So, the word of the end.
We love you, France. We very much love you. I love it so much here, I may actually move here someday.
Merci beaucoup. Country's beautiful. I had such a good time walking around and looking at all the culture and the food, everything about it. I love France.
My family's here for the first time. My kids and my wife, they've never been. They are just loving it. They're in Paris right now, seeing everything they can see. So we're going to trip around after this and go home and just look through our pictures and remember it all. This is a great memory to have. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, thank you very much. This was Mordred at the fucking Hellfest. So, check their social networks, Facebook, YouTube, etc. And buy the album, The Dark Parade, available. Mordred is in the fucking place at the Hellfest.